Hey there, YouTube. Corncob Piper coming at you. It is Saturday afternoon. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. I'm just sitting at the table here enjoying some Penzance in my Missouri Meerschaum Dagner Cob. Nice combination. Now, I have smoked the Penzance in both the briar and a corncob, and I definitely get a different experience, smoking the Penzance between the two pipes. They each offer their own, nuances, and I enjoy smoking it both from the briar and from the cob. I don't really have a favorite. But if you do have some Penzance, I would definitely recommend, if you haven't tried it yet, smoke it from a cob. It mellows, I think, the smoke out a little bit more than it does in a briar. And just gives you a whole new different smoking experience with it. I am also enjoying a nice glass of Cigar Brewing Company's High Life. Delicious beer. Look at that color on there. It's really, really awesome. It's just a local Southwest Florida beer that I enjoy. Obviously, it's a pale ale. It's got a nice bitter citrus taste to it, and then you get like hints of almost like a tropical fruit in the background. And if you're not familiar with what High Life is, for those of you old enough to remember, in the opening credits of Miami Vice, it's that game they play with that hooked handheld thing where they throw the balls at the wall like at 300 miles an hour or something crazy like that. It's a big Spanish sport, and it's huge down here in Southwest Florida, being as we have such a large Latino population here. So very nice beer. If you haven't tried it, I would definitely recommend, if you can get your hands on it. Obviously, it's easy to get down here in Florida. It may not be so easy for you to find up north, but if you could find something, get your hands on it, definitely worth trying out. And it does, the bitterness in this beer pairs nicely with the Penzance. So today I have a triple YABO for you. But very quickly before I do these package openings, I did recently purchase a tobacco from eBay in Germany. This is a German tobacco that I really don't know much about, but I got a pretty good deal on it. It's like $9 for this tin, and I think $4 or $5 to ship it. So I figured I'd give it a try, but I've searched online and everything, and I can't really find too much information about this. So for those of you over in Europe, if you have tried this blend, if you could just, comment down below, let me know what you think of it, how it is, and, what are your thoughts on it, basically. And this is the Empire Latakia Flake. That's what the packaging looks like. It's got a cool little label on there on the side written in German, and obviously the warnings here are written in German as well. So anybody that smoked this stuff, I'd be interested if you give me a little bit of background, let me know what it tastes like, how it smokes and whatnot. I definitely would appreciate that. So for my first YABO, this comes from Bean Piper Chris. For those of you who know, he just recently did his 100 sub giveaway. He had a grand prize winner who got some tobacco, as well as 3 pounds of his coffee. And I believe Ben the Unicorn Piper, actually I know Ben the Unicorn Piper was the grand prize winner of his giveaway. Congratulations, Ben. I was definitely glad to see you win that, buddy. My lighter's dying there. But Chris, the Bean Piper, was gracious enough. He was going to do a runner-up prize, and he was gracious enough to make everybody that entered in his giveaway, did the VR, make everybody a winner. So he decided to send everybody that did an entry a pound of his coffee. And I had recently purchased some of Chris's coffee, which is phenomenal. If you guys aren't getting some of his coffee, if you didn't enter his giveaway, I'll go ahead and post a link to the video that I did reviewing my initial review of it, as well as the link to Numa Coffee's website. He does offer a 20% discount to YTPC members. You can get that discount coupon code off the About tab on his page. So I'll make sure to put all those links down below. Man, his coffee is, I can't really say enough about his coffee. It is so delicious. I will definitely be purchasing more from him in the future. I really do love his stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this package from Chris open that just showed up on my door today. Go ahead and cut this package open, see what we got here inside. And it already smells delicious. I just opened the bag and I just got hit with this big whiff of coffee that smells so good. So he's got a bro note in here. I will go ahead and read through this here real quick. Corey, bro, hope you and your wife enjoy the Numa Espresso Roast. I will soon be doing a brewing demo of preparing Cuban-style coffee with the stovetop maca pot. Keep on piping, brother. You and your family be well. Chris, the Bean Piper. So thank you so much, Chris. Now, Chris had originally picked out a couple of different style coffees that he was going to ship to the winners in his giveaway. One of them I had already purchased, the Tanzanian coffee. The other was I believe the Ethiopian coffee, which I'll probably, most probably on my next order, probably purchase some of that up to give it a try. I think he had a Brazilian also. Well, no, I think I already got the Brazilian as well. There was a couple more that I wanted to try. I know the Ethiopian was one of them, but my wife is a big espresso drinker. She likes Cuban-style coffee. So I had reached out to Chris and I said, hey, don't worry if you've already got some picked out, but if you can, I'd be interested in trying some of the your espresso. And being a great guy as he is, he went ahead and sent me the espresso. So thanks so much, Chris. Man, this is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and once I finish this video, and this is a triple YABO actually I'm doing. I failed to mention that. I had a few packages show up today. The other two are pretty small. So I'm gonna go ahead and brew my wife up a cup of this as well. And maybe I'll film that, Chris, so you could let me know if I'm doing it right. I mean, I did learn how to make it from a Cuban, so I probably think that I am. But if if I do make that video, and you let me know if you got any tips to make it better. So, man, I can smell this stuff through the bag. It smells awesome. He's got it ground. I put an espresso ground to it, which makes it easier for me. I could just go ahead and load this up in the stovetop Cuban espresso maker and get that made up for her. So I'm sure she's going to be very excited. I am very excited too, because I am also going to make a cup of this for myself. So thanks once again, Chris. I do really appreciate it. And then he put a bonus in the package. So that would be some more Esoterica Penzanes, which I'm smoking now. And it's really some great stuff. The more I smoke the Penzanes, the more I am liking it. I seem to, every time I go into my tobacco cabinet, go in there with the intention of grabbing the Penzanes, and sometimes I have to stop myself because I don't have a whole lot of it. I do want to try to save some. I am trying to sell her some also, try to build up a nice plume on that. But this will be a nice little addition to my secret stash, and I'll probably smoke this right away. Give me just the opportunity to smoke some more. So I'm trying, like I said, when I'm going for the Penzance and I think, maybe I should wait, I just go for the Dunhill My Mixture 965 instead, and that always satisfies me as well. But if Penzance really truly is, I do understand why everybody wants to get their hands on this. Like I mentioned before, is it worth paying $60, $70 for a tin of it? Heck no, it's not. No tobacco is, in my opinion. Is it worth smoking if you could get your hands on it? Definitely. It definitely is one of the finest tobaccos that I've ever had the opportunity to smoke. So thanks Chris, for the addition of the Penzance, man. That's really awesome that you're willing to go ahead and include that as well. So the next package that I have here, and I'm not sure what I do with my knife. There it is. This is from LJ Peretti. This is my first order from these guys, and I decided to order a couple of their house blends. A couple that I saw some reviews on YTPC, some I read about, and a couple blends in particular that I thought I'd want to give a try to. So we'll check these out as well. Got to just cut the box open here. Like I said, this is a small order. There's a packing slip. And then, so what I got here, oh, it doesn't say the name of the blend. It says 333, so I'm going to have to read the packing slip. So, let's see here. I don't actually remember what I bought, so I need to go ahead and find the names on it. It smells delicious. The scent from the box is wafting up to me right now. So, this is LJ Peretti's Burley Blend number 333. This is supposed to be one of the blends that they are most famous for, from what I've read. Smells quite nice. Smells like it might be topped with something. I'm definitely getting some sugariness out of this. Yeah, definitely a lot of sweetness in here. And that's, if you can see it, that's what it looks like. It looks like it's a ribbon cut. So that is blend number 1, and I think I just got just an ounce of each to try them. And then the next one is, I'm sorry, this is the one that they are most famous for. This is the Burley BPC. And the plug cut, basically. And that's what that is. This one smells like a classic Burley. I am actually picking up some like hay notes from there, which I normally don't smell from a Burley blend. You usually get those from the Virginia. So this might be definitely a interesting blend for me to try. Both of these blends came highly recommended from like tobaccoreview.com, as well as some of the forums that I went into, just because I'm trying to get into Burleys. I smoked them in the past and wasn't a huge fan of them. I've smoked some recently, and they're starting to grow on me. So I wanted really just to pick up some bulk blends that I could get my hands on, Burley bulk blends, just to expand my tobacco repertoire and hopefully get into Burley blends, because there's so many Burley blends out there that people recommend that say are so great. And I'm hoping that they grow on me. I know a couple definitely have grown on me. I do have a little bit of Stonehaven on the way, which I'm pretty excited to try, which is a Weber, a Virginia Burley. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying that one as well. That's probably the most highly recommended Burley blend there is. Although there's a couple of people out there that I have heard that say that is a very overrated tobacco, but we'll see. I mean, I definitely want to give that one a try as well. Delicious. And then the next YABO here is from smokingpipes.com, packed with care by Rachel. Thanks so much, Rachel. I mean, I gotta hand it to, is joking aside, I mean, I gotta give it to smokingpipes.com. They really do package their stuff well. I've ordered some stuff from some other companies, and it's come in where tins have been dented or damaged, and the seals have been broken. And their customer service is always taking care of me at those places, but it's just the inconvenience of having to, get the stuff and then wait for it to be shipped again. I figure, why not just do it right the first time? Pack the stuff correctly. Take pride in what you're sending. And, Smoking Pipes does all those things. So, if I had to pick one company, if I could only order from one tobacco site for the rest of my life, smokingpipes.com would be it. I am a big fan also of... or smokingpipes.com would be my first one, and I'm a big fan of tobaccopipes.com as well. They're actually based out of Florida as well, so when I order from them, the stuff gets to me super quick, usually within a day. So this order here is just a couple tins, and smokingpipes.com has joined ranks with Father of the Flame. which is a pipe smoking documentary that's coming out. So for those of you who don't know about it, Google Father of the Flame. I believe it's in post-production right now, so hopefully it'll be out by this winter, if not right around the beginning of next year. But I'm definitely looking forward to checking this documentary out. It's been a long time in the making, and they've joined forces with them, and part of the proceeds of this are going to go to help out the movie. You know, basically, it's a low-budget documentary. And these guys need some help, and SmokingPipes.com and Cornell and Deal, SmokingPipes.com owns them, were nice enough to join forces. So some of the profits, a proceed of the profits, go to the guys that made this documentary. And this is actually Cornell and Deal, small batch straight English is what it is. Now, on the reviews, this is only getting, I think, like 2.7 stars, maybe 3. A lot of people saying it's not the greatest, it's not the best. The main reason that I bought it was to help contribute to the documentary, and also the cool tin art that I'm getting here. So I bought one to smoke right away, and then one to cellar. Obviously, if I don't like it when I smoke the first one, if I don't think it's worth cellaring, you know, give it away or trade it, whatever it may be. But I definitely want to have one on hand, save the tin for the tin art, because it is very cool, and it's such a cool documentary that's coming out. Like I said, I'm very, very excited for it. So hope you like watching the YABO's guys. Bean Piper Chris, man, once again, thanks so much. You know, you really do make the best coffee. Super awesome that you were willing to send me some more and then hook me up with the Penzance as well. I can't thank you enough, man. Love your videos. And I guess with that, as always, YouTube, keep on piping.